morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's 10 past 10. I'm starting this vlog a bit late today. It's Monday morning. In the last 2 nights, have slept funny. It started on Saturday night. So I woke up Sunday with this pain all down there, that muscle there, behind my shoulder blades and down the back and sort of ribs. So when I breathe in, it hurts. I don't know what I've done to it at all, and today it's sort of moved down to my hip a little bit. But the annoying thing is I do have things I need to get done, so I'm a bit slow on the housework today. And the one thing I have made a start on, because the bin is being emptied at some point this morning, is trying to clear some of the weeds and blossom and gunk from the driveway, which is really not what I should be doing when I'm in pain, but I'm fed up of it being walked through the house. So I'm doing it. Let me go and show you what I've been doing. So this area was just totally covered in the blossom that's come off of these bits of the plant, all of this stuff, and of course it just gunked up into this slimy gloop in the rain we had yesterday. So I've swept all of this out, which then, I mean, it looked like that. And that led to then trying to weed, but I've lost my weeding tool, so I'm having to use a fire poker to clear some of the moss and some of the weeds from the edge. It's a little bit better. It'll do. My back is hurting again. I think it's time for a bit of a rest. I'm just gonna have a cup of tea. I shouldn't have been doing that particular job with sore muscles. Problem is, I knew the bin was going to be emptied today, so it seemed silly to put it off to another day. And yeah, I just wanted to get it out the way. So of course I've pushed myself to do it when I'm hurting, which was silly. And I know it was silly. I know it was silly while I was doing it. So I haven't got any of the housework done yet at all. I need to clean the bathroom. I do need to do that. We did hoover over, well, Lee did it on Saturday night when we got back from our walk, and it's actually not too bad. I mopped all the floors Saturday afternoon downstairs, and I've hoovered down here yesterday at some point. So it's not too bad. I do need to dust at some point. I do, but it's not terrible. So we're a house of 3 now, a household of 3. It does feel strange. The video you will have seen before this one is Brendan's moving out video. Now I know potentially he could be back in a week or 2 weeks or whatever. He could be back in 2 years. But I'm going with the he's moved out approach in my head. And it is weird being a house of 3. Things that I used to do all the time, like put 4 cups out for cups of tea when I make tea, I'm only putting 3 cups out now. So that's a bit weird. I don't have his humour here, which I will miss terribly. He did make me laugh when, you know, on a daily basis. But I mean, it's not going to be much different for Lee because Lee's going to see him every day for work. Lee picks him up, brings him home, sees him at work. So Lee's still going to see him pretty much every day, whereas I could go a week, 2 weeks or whatever without seeing him. It's going to mean making an effort between us to go and see each other. But what I might do is organise maybe going out for lunch or something together on weekends. I am going to see him on Tuesday, so tomorrow night. It's my mum's birthday, so we're going over for cake, so I will see him then. There's a couple of things that I've noticed, things that were in the laundry that have been washed and dried that I need to take over. Lee took a bag of bits from the laundry with him into work today, but I found another 2 pairs of pyjama bottoms, which he will be wanting. The house is tidy. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? And I knew it would be. He's quite slapdash in what he does, and that is what worries me. I love him dearly, but I do think his slapdash nature is what might put my parents off having him there. And I have said that to him. I've said, look, you need to change your slapdash nature, because otherwise, you know, Nanny and G-Daddy, they're going to say, I'm sorry, you can't stay. You're too messy, you know, you flood the bathroom and that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I hope this will mean that because he's somewhere else, he will make the effort to not be slapdash and he will tidy up after himself more. I'd like to think that's what's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. That's the bit that is making me think he might come back. But we'll see. I should just enjoy the tidiness for a bit longer. Kenzie tends to be messy when he makes tea, and he comes in from school and dumps his bags and his blazer on the bedroom floor, and I keep saying to him, put it in your wardrobe. So other than that, he doesn't tend to make too much mess. He does if he makes ready brek in the morning. I make ready brek in the sink, because when you pour the ready brek into a bowl, it wafts up and goes all over the sides and settles. And that's what they don't clear up. I tend to put the bowl in the sink, in an empty sink, and pour it in there. So anything that settles in the sink basin. And then I can just take my bowl out and rinse the sink out. That's my little ready brek making top tip for you. You're welcome. I'm going to include here a little snippet of the fledgling that I found in the garden yesterday. Actually, I heard it slippy sliding all over the roof. It had come out of the nest. It was a starling. Didn't think it looked like a starling when I got a closer look of it, but it was a starling, and the mum was about. I put a fat block out for the mum and crumbled some up for the baby, which a robin took advantage of, and that led me to finding another robin's nest in the garden, which is very nice. It's underneath the honeysuckle, and I did go out and check before bedtime to see if the starling was around, but it was hopping onto ivy on the fence and stuff, and it was trying to fly, and it got off the roof, kind of dive bombed into a bush, but it was getting around okay. So I'm hoping it's learnt to get into a tree, learnt to fly enough to get into a tree, because I haven't seen it since late afternoon yesterday. But I'll show you a little clip.
Supposed to be?
Well, doesn't look like a baby starling. Oh, crash. Not quite sure where it went. Oh, maybe it's a starling. There's the mum in the tree. There's the robin. Oh, it's down there. It fell into the bush. My back's a little bit more rested now. I'm going to do a quick flick over in here so it's ready for the week, and just make sure it's reasonably clean. I've got the kids and what have you coming after school, so I like to make sure on a Monday it is clean and usable. I mean, it's always clean and usable, but it's just sometimes more clean than other times. I've taken the opportunity while Brendan's stuff is not here, and potentially not here for the foreseeable, to wash all of the units that he was using. I've put his bits into a box that were here and washed all of this. And I hadn't noticed how grimy all of it had got. There seemed to be, on here as well, there seemed to be like a dark film, a sort of dustiness, which I hadn't noticed before. So I feel a bit ashamed that I hadn't done that. So I've also wiped down the doors with some cleaning products, and this door with some cleaning products. And I do the windowsill, which I do anyway. But my goodness, the room does look empty without his stuff in here. And he's only taken a small selection of it. But if he doesn't come back, if, you know, he decides this is what he's doing and he's moved out properly, then I'll look at removing some of these units and replacing some of the ones in the playroom with these units. And giving Kenzie a bit more floor space, potentially, to do his VRing and have friends over and what have you. I think I need to go and get the Hoover. The bathroom's clean. I have hoovered up here. It was hoovered the other day, but I've hoovered anyway because it was looking pretty grubby. And cleaned all the sides, as you saw. Hoovered all of this floor, emptied the bin. And now I'm feeling sticky, so I might run myself a bath. It's that time of the day when I need to go do the school run, and typically it's raining, so yeah, coat time, hood time. Tomorrow's meant to be 20-something degrees, so yeah. I don't know. We were also meant to start the day with a weather warning of lightning and thunder, and then we woke up and the weather warning had gone, so I don't even think the weather people know what to expect from the weather. But I need to go get the children, so I'm going to go do that now.
Do you like my Pokeball?
Oh, it's a Pokeball, is it? I like it. Where did I put my special?
Still in fashion then.
It is for me, I play it. Yeah.
Wasn't there that thing where you go around and collect them?
Yeah, that's what I play. Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. We do that, don't we, Malone? Quite often we play Pokemon Go while I'm at the park.
I don't think it was Robin.
Stop.
Cool. I've just heated up my food. It is a coronation chickpea curry, which we got from Aldi, I believe. I've had it before and it's really tasty. It's part of their plant menu vegan option. There is Kenzie's dinner. I'm not sure if he wants gravy. I'll have to ask him. Kenzie Bear, are you wanting gravy on that? Okay, I shall make some gravy. Could you pop the kettle on, please? Since the last video was only about 14 minutes and this one's only about 14 minutes, I might go for double vlogging today, and that would get me back on track again for tomorrow. So I'm going to leave the video here for now. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all tomorrow.